Danse, greetings. Good morning, everyone. I'm still under the weather. As you all told me, you couldn't hear no sounds. There was sound. And I think it had to do with my speaker because I accidentally dropped part of like the corner in the cup where it had water. And I do apologize. I had it in a bag of rice overnight, so it seems to be working. I will make sure again that this one have sound. But I was talking about the star people and how at 29 Palms in California is another home station for the star people that live as we call them star watchers on Earth here. There are many of us in the councils that were speaking of this because, every year they come, but it's always one more with them. And at this time, we think that the star people above are actually trying to make some communications, not with government, but with humans. And one of the elder members was speaking, and he says they come when it is most needed for each state. It feels that it is taking what belongs to us that they need. So, and I know many channels have going through researches and reading the Bible. And like I was saying, they've been coming past the 1400s. So, in our ledgers, which I had to help redo, and that's as far as I got is 1400. Me and another team member. So we know that over 300 years that they would make routes to different states and have one state as a home base, and then have challenges for them to become either an animal, shape into an animal, or shape into a person. And he was saying it when those who pass comes back upon. And I agree with that. I do believe reincarnation in everybody that has passed comes back. They either want to come back as a bird, a hummingbird, or they want to come back as a cat, a dog. They say once there is death and one is a new beginning of arrival, and this is true. So they say one comes in threes, then a new one is upon the new journey. So that means a new one, a new person, a new child is born, right? And that's how Americans see it that way. Some ancestors believe that when you have three deaths, a new human is born. Why is a bird here drinking out of my hummingbirds? Oh, so she's the one that's been hiding. Oh, she's looking for food. Oh, I'm sorry. Give me a minute. uh, Now, do I need to put a bird feeder on the front now? See, I have them in the back for them. I get like four different kinds of birds. And my clan tells me many will come to me, start with animals and then people. But I think it's always been the people, then animals. So they tell me that I have the energy that they need, the wisdom that I give, and how I speak to all animals. First thing in the morning, what I do is I get up, I open the door, Nikolai Nishta Kunyasya. Good morning, greetings, my family. I love you. And that's with the birds. And and I speak kind of loud, and I would get like someone would hear me from the distance, and they say, "Good morning." And so, um, I do apologize again for the sound. Oh, excuse me. I should have paused that. I've been trying to spit up as much as I can the icky mucus. I am drinking. My husband bought Theraflu. I said, I don't like that. I don't like what's in it. He says, drink it, please, for me if you love me. I took half a cup and then I still feel the same. But ginger and honey, I grind the ginger and then I mix it with honey and then I use a whole lemon juice and I mix it. And I take a spoon in the morning, a spoon at noon, a spoon at night, and then a spoon at bedtime. So every day I have to make it because I want it fresh. But getting back to the star people, but yes, um, this is very true. They will be on Mother Earth and walk upon many of us. Do we all know if we're aliens, star people, star watchers? But they multiply, so that's why they say we have twins everywhere. I don't feel I have a twin, but I look like my mother, and I don't know about my father because I have no father. I never had a father figure, but our chief, Rehab, he was my father figure as growing up. He's the one that taught me how to hunt, how to track, along with Mama Ravenfeather. And trying to understand how Mother Earth is really trying to speak to us. But I do understand that everybody wants to live on, but we're only here on Mother Earth for a purpose. We are here to learn and to learn to get along with everyone and to understand each other and to build our relationships together and bring in another child into the world and grow as a family. So many times we were feeling that the Star Watchers were duplicating us and they were in a different world. So we in different indigenous do believe many different ways how they come. It is very important that we all try to be kind to each other. you know it's important to love yourself first, to able to help yourself to understand things in life. We need to step back, take a breathe, and tell ourselves that, you know what, we are somebody. We are important. We love ourselves before you can do another. Once you have felt that you feel you love yourself, then you can to the next person. And that's how your relationship grows. And I feel the same way as the Star Watchers do the same. They want to live upon us to understand why the humans live this way. And they have many emotions. Now, do the Star Watchers have many emotions? This is what us Americans try to do, is try to understand. Government knows many things and has done many things behind humans' back, but doesn't care to let us know. They only tell us what we think we should know. So therefore, we many of us indigenous natives believe that they are trying to like reincarnation family members. and have them to believe in them, or they're trying to believe in us to see if our mentality is able to handle the way they live. But again, it leaves us in a big question mark, right? Many of us elders and council members believe that patience is the time is what we need, and it will come to us in time. I also believe that the star people are trying to learn how to love. Some of them don't mean to bring, how do you say, to scare you. But if we come across one, how would you act towards it? Would you be kind? Would you be weirded out? Or would you be scared? Me, I don't think I would be scared. I think I would have a lot of questions I would like to ask, just as well as I sat with my clans to understand who I am. I am not others, me. And shared, I know I have shared medicine with them and they shared medicine with me. Now, I would love to sit with a star watcher and I would greet them. I would welcome them to my home. Or if we were out in the open, I would like to say, what is it that you need, or what is it that you want from Mother Earth? Or is there something that your planet needs from Mother Earth? Did Mother Earth make another planet? See, it makes you think more and more. And the Bible says many things, but there are many people that take it more than they read on it. You read what it says, but did it actually happen? See, to me, no offense to nobody, like I always say, I'm not downgrading nobody. So please understand that. I don't downgrade no one. I've been told, and that's my belief, because I'm going to say this. I went to many churches, Jehovah Witness, Catholic, the Christian Catholic, the Apologists, I can't believe how to pronounce it, another Christian. There's like 4 different Christians. And then you have the Mormons. And I have been to a Mormon church. And all the other churches, they say this is the house of God. As I was telling my mother, as time was getting older for me, and then I'm going doing the powwows, and then we're all in a large circle around Mother Earth singing as the men are doing the drum. We're on the background singing for Mother Earth and our Father, the Creator. Now, that's the church. As I grew up, as my mother says, well, your auntie wants you to go with her to this church. But Mama, I don't. You've told me, and even Mama Rainfeather and Red Hawk and my other aunties and uncles, they all said no. Your body is the temple of Christ. Your body is the temple of our Father, the Creator, is Jesus Christ in heaven. We are His church. You can be in the shower and you can be talking, He hears you. You can, excuse my language, you're going to be in the commode, the lavatory, the latrine, the misfit, laboratory, the, the bathroom, the toilet, and praying and talking to Him. You can be sitting here like I am now with you, or laying in bed. Everybody prays good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. When I do my 5 prayers a day, I mention everyone that I've touched, everyone that I made bags, protection bags for. And I still continue to this day. I have not stopped. I continue doing what I gotta do. I believe that our Father, the Creator, is with me. When I walk, He walks. I'm not saying don't go to church. No, excuse me. Because all churches ask for a percentage of your income. But how can one take when you're barely making it? So, even when you're not going to church, I still manage to give, and I give to those who need help. Those who need prayers and understanding. Those who, that is more. You want to give to your church, that is fine. But they don't believe in satangas. They don't believe in the star people. Their concern is money to build the church and for their community. So, like I said, I'm not mocking, but that is them. I've seen it with my eyes. I've been there and I listened. So, again, my body is my Father, the Creator. That's who I am. He tells me, you have this gift, use it. I need you to do this for me. I plant my feet in the ground with Mother Earth to connect with her, to see what I need to heal and what is important for me to learn more or to give the word out. Now, I do praise my Father. I do praise Mother Earth. And I do pray over everyone that needs a prayer because I do believe everyone, from the creatures beyond or the creatures above, even the spiritual orbs, past ghosts, I speak with them. If you need to go to the light, I'll help you get to the light so you can go home. And those that are evil, I speak with them and I tell them, if you want to be evil in your own place. Don't come around. I'll fight with whoever needs that. To get any bad spirit out of the home or even out of you, I will help. I've done it many, many times over the years, believe me. Cleansing a person and cleansing a home. It's a big thing to do and it drains me because I'm asking it to come into me and that I would fight taking it out. And yes, it drains me. I'm usually down by maybe 3 days. I think that's the only time I sleep is when I'm doing deep cleansing. But the powerful word that I was always been told is to cleanse who is needed and those who want, but not forced. So this is why I say I think there's a star watchers, the star people want to learn more who we humans are. But many Americans don't understand indigenous native ways, and that's okay. Those who were with me and I had sponsored have drifted away, which is fine, and gone on their own, and which is fine because you're supposed to go on your own. If you feel you're ready, you're ready. I am no forcing no one to stay where I need to teach more. And those who had stayed and wanted to learn more, then I give. But it's like I say, I can't always call every single one. It goes 2 ways. And I understand many people have their own lives. I have my life, but I still continue what I have to do. My husband says, "You do more for others than you do for yourself." And this is true because I want to make sure everyone is well, everyone is getting what they need. I have listened to people consulting me in information how to understand why a partner does, or I want to leave this person, but I can't. I have I've done many counsels to many people. And this is why I also say the star people are learning and they're listening and they see what's going around. Is that how they have to act too? All this is a learning for many people, but yet people have shame sometimes. There's no need to be shame who you are, but you got to remember you have to love yourself first before you can do for others. Now, as I've been teaching many things on my videos in my channel, and then also in my group that I have on Facebook, it is called Elder Medicine Bear Claw Chat Room. If you want to come in there, you're more welcome. I'll add you. Send me a private message on Messenger, or you can look in my community here. There's my phone number. You can text me. But if I don't recognize who you are, I will delete it. So please, you have to say who you are and Mama Bear Claw, I have a question. And that's fine, and I will get to you as soon as I can. Now, those who have asked me many questions or try to understand something, I am always here, and you know that. I have not ignored you. And those who needed smudge sticks between pine, cedar, white sage, eucalyptus, lavender, uh, um, blue sage. There's different, and I grow them, and I send them out to you. But you got to remember again, are the star people doing the same thing? I think so. They say, I'm saying us elders in in our council, we say that the star people up above come into many woods and they're trying to interact with the Satanga, which are Bigfoots, or they see the human walking in the middle of the night and they're like, what are they doing? I thought humans sleep at this time. When some have to work and some love to enjoy those hours to investigate. So, believe me, they go in your woods and they try to communicate with our animals or creatures, or even the cryptids. Some might even feel that they are very much the same, so they stay. And then they become star watchers on Earth. But I do feel that the star people want to know more information, just like I've been saying. We do this, I help this, and that's how they learn too. I hope I didn't confuse anyone. If I did, you can drop a line and let me know. Or you can private message me, like I said. I am Elder Medicine Bear Claw. I am 63 years old. I've seen many things way beyond, and that's never surprised me. I have no fear of any creature or any human. I know human get offended of me because I speak the truth, and they say their truth is the truth. So allow it be. If you feel your truth is truth, then fine. I've hoped you've done it and seen it. I know I have. I don't need to really prove anything because even Many tribals here across the world know who I am. And they have always told me, the elders that are way older than me, they even told me, you, when you were young, the little wild one wanted to know many things, has grown into a pearl. And this is what 104 old man told me. And he says all he wants is peace for humans. And I told him I understand that. I do pray for that every day. It come. Our Father, the Creator, will bring it. But we all humans have to understand. He says, oh, sometimes I feel we are star people. I laughed. I said, yeah, that's come to my mind at times because I wonder if they make the same mistakes or had made mistakes that us humans made. He says many Americans don't understand our culture as we might not understand theirs. But we try to communicate, and sometimes American people put down Native people. He told me, I was about 25 years old. He says, one time comes and a human come to you, this American, man or woman, come to you and says, if you know who you are, do you believe what you do in this world? Are you able to accept what you've done in this world? Or do you understand why you did this? He says, they don't understand us because they think we're all drunks, drug addicts. Yes, we have some in our relatives that do things like this, just as humans, Americans do. He says we are not the same as they, but yet they are almost trying to be the same as us. I said, well, this is how I see it, Uncle. When one comes to meet another and has made mistakes and asks forgiveness, shall we forgive them immediately? Yes, I do believe that. But we shall not chase, but we shall not give in either. He says, you're right. You're right. But again, American people put many things on us, took our schools, took our families apart. He told me, he goes, I can remember when they took me and my sister from our clan. And I said, it hurts. And to be grown up in not on the other side of the world or next town and you don't even know where your siblings or your parents. He says, Hi, konine ahite. He goes, you're very wise and smart. Your journey will be brightful. My journey has been very brightful, but yet I had obstacles. I couldn't understand why they wouldn't accept me. Oh, you're Mexican. Go over there. You went back. I'm not Mexican. I'm full-blooded Blackfoot. I guess I can speak Spanish. Yo dice, yo hablaba español. Yo comprende de corriente esto, pero tú sabes inglés. Do you speak English? I understand what you're saying in Spanish and English, so what can I do for you? The human had told me, well, because you have your name Ramona. Ramona can be in any culture. Mike can be in any culture. But I will tell you this because he did tell me he met a star people. And they told him, He said, when I was in the mountains, he said, they told me, we are the same, but we're both afraid of each other. And when he told me that, I said, you know, Uncle, the same thing for American people with indigenous natives. We get scared of them, they get scared of us. But I said, I'm not scared. He says, you will have a heavy journey. And I said, yeah, it has been, but it's the beginning. Many people have their own beliefs, and I'm not going to stop that. But as he was telling me that my journey would be heavy, it's true. I've had many people, many Americans that I had sponsored from when I was in my early 30s. If I felt they were strong enough to go walk with me and to go this journey and to teach what is out there, let's do it. They call me. They did, they said Bear Claw, and then as years got down the line, they Mama Bear Claw. And it continues to be that way. But I remember that I will never put down no one that they have to me. They have given me harsh words, harsh letters, harsh texting, and that's okay. Maybe they just needed to get it out. Maybe I wasn't the target. And I told him, I said, over the years you were telling me things I should look out, and I bypassed that. But as I got older, in my 50s, I started telling my kids and the sponsor kids in the group that we're all together, and if we're going to 3 different states, and there's 30 of us. So I'm going to divide us all, and we're going to go. Each of us, I have a satellite phone, and one of the other group has a satellite phone, but the third one didn't. He only had a radio. So we had asked if we can be granted another satellite phone, and that didn't come until another 10 years later. But investigating in the woods, in the forests and mountains, and it's snow, rain, and stormy thunders, it's exciting. That was me being exciting. Yes, when it gets thunder and then lightning, I love to be barefooted, grounded with mother. My husband got scared because he's seeing a lightning like 100 yards, and I'm touching the tree and had my feet in the ground, and he's like, "I need to help you." That was his reaction, and the guy hold him back. No, don't do that. You don't touch her, because I wanted to feel how far it is and where its direct point. And I'm also was trying to feel, because there was many lights in the sky, and the Satangas were telling me more to the left, so that's where I was going. And then I said, we must go. We have not less than an hour. We have to do this. We got there and we started seeing more lights, and then when we put our lanterns up by the tree to and a hook up from the tree, and we all squat down and we do the prayer. There'll be 10 of us in a circle doing a prayer. One will bring the drum, and two of us will be singing. And we start low until we get louder. And then we do a prayer there. And we say, those who are here, you need to go to covered. You need to be safe somewhere. We heard many steps. But then lights will come, you hear an airplane. And we said, time we go somewhere, we're always in the airplane. Government, private, is going back and forth because they say they hear activity going on. So, just to give you a little heads up, yes, that's what it does. And when you feel that your clan is not in that area, it's because then they had left to travel. Some will stay, yes, but some will also go to travel because they can't stay constantly in one place. Some they have a home base for them and they continue on. And what I've been told from them, they tell me that the star people do come and try to communicate and try to take them. Now, there are many researchers that are saying that the star peoples are trying to become a Bigfoot. A Bigfoot, it won't allow it. A Satanga will have force. No, it's against their laws, I believe. Many people laugh at me when I say that. You're an old lady, you don't know what you're doing or saying. Okay. But it's okay. Everyone has their opinion, like I said. Okay, well, that's enough about the star people. I do want to say I want everybody to please stay warm out there. Have a nice weekend. Again, I apologize for the video that I dropped. I was supposed to drop it yesterday and I thought I did. I didn't, so I dropped it this morning. And then I immediately got information that there was no voice. There was voice, but I will make sure this one has a voice, okay? And if you're looking for protection medicine bags, they are now $100. And I still have some native beaded jewelry that I made. Yes, I'm taking my braid apart. I'm gonna get ready. I have a birthday. My husband's best friend, and he's like a brother to me because he was the best man in our wedding, and he did always calls me my little baby sister, and he's only 2 years older than me. So his girlfriend birthday's today, and he's going to propose, and he wants me to sing and um, say a prayer for 60 people in the hall. So hopefully I can sing. I've been trying to not talk as much. I said, I'm not sure, brother, but I'm under the weather. He goes, I'm sorry I got you guys sick. I said, no, not just you. I think everyone, because even one of my clowns, I kept hearing, sorry. There's always one with me. Always. I get in the car, he's in the car. When you start to get close to a clan, you're like Mark. They stay with you. They feel and see your kindness. So, um, something's telling me that I need to tell you. Okay, those who didn't understand what a chavacala is, it's a like wolf, dog, fox, um, and it's like grayish. So they're they're very smelly, and yes, they go after. They bite and like suck the blood out. They don't eat any of the organs or anything. They have red eyes, very large fangs. They're more into like Texas, Mexico, and New Mexico. Um, but they're saying they've been traveling beyond. So, again, There's another field that I've worked with too. So, and their feet are wide, but they're not very big. If you look like a wild wolf, yes, that's a size. So therefore, let me cut off and gotta do save my voice. Please be kind to yourself. If you need rest, get some rest. I know I'm guilty as myself. I should be resting, getting more sleep. I do want everyone to know I love you all. Kunyinisya e takayanabai chitakwa an tekiya hukwa. So love yourself before you love your husband or wife, partner. And remember, always remember, the children's journeys are beginning. So enjoy this weekend. Stay warm, stay bundled up. If you need to go out, go out. Come in quick for those are on the East Coast because I understand there is a big storm coming. There should be two big storms. I have gotten two visions. One is like heavy rain, the other one is heavy snow with wind. So please make sure you are stocked up on water, food that is necessary. Okay, make sure your medicines or even over the counter that you think you might need to. It's always good to have a little tote of emergency supply. Okay? Hi, hi. Konyanete ayeshtua. Many blessings. Take care. Bye bye.